Hey, what's up? We are back. What's up, you guys? Hope everyone is well. Hey, Lamar. What's up, babe? What's going on? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? How has this week been treating you? How has Leo season been treating you? Let's talk about that. I've been feeling so much better. So much better. Hey, Tiba. I was just talking to Tiba ass. Moody, right? I'm getting better. I'm feeling so much better. Who else is in here? Hey, y'all. Grand Rising. Yeah, getting better. Getting better. So I want to talk about what's happening this week. Today's Wednesday. The full moon is Friday. So we also have the blood moon Friday and also the lunar eclipse on Friday as well. All right. And then Mercury goes in retrograde today, starts today or tomorrow. All right. How about that? And then we also had Leo season start on Sunday. So there's so much to freaking talk about, so much to talk about. But today's reading is going to be about the next week. All right. So you're also about to quit your job. Ashe. Feeling better, been wanting to manifest more abundance in my life. Aren't we? Don't we all? Don't we all? This is such an abundant time. I'm going to tell you guys, Spirit is telling me to go play the lottery on Friday and buy some scratch offs. So if you're looking to score big and win big, I would definitely do it between tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Definitely on Friday, if you can go play the lottery or get a ticket. Like I've been winning on scratch offs like this. So if that's your thing, if you're into gambling or if you want to purchase scratch offs, go do it this week. Okay. This weekend specifically. But yeah, so let's just quickly talk about what's happening. You guys, there's a lot of really big shifts happening, shifts that are going to be shifting the paradigm of spirituality as far as like for self, and also the masses as well. So we've been talking about the age of Aquarius and we've been talking about year 11 and like things have been happening, but nothing has been happening, right? And when I was doing my research and I was studying the whole astrological movements and the eclipses, these are lunar eclipses, you guys. So this one's going to be the full one. So we already had a lunar eclipse. We had a half at the new moon, but for the full moon, it's going to be a total full lunar eclipse. All right. This is actually the longest lunar eclipse in years. So, just want to throw that out there as well. It's also the blood moon too. Then we're in Leo season. Okay. So lots of fiery energy right now. Like if you are a fire sign, like, hello, this is about to be your time. Leos, this is your time to definitely like get your shit in order and to really start to see things happening for you. Leos always run into money. Like for me, I know all Leos anyway in my circle, man or female, woman or man, whatever. They always got money. Like they always have like access to money, but they always spend it a lot too, but they always get it back quick. And I'm just like, really? Can the Capricorn get that? But you know me, can't happen. It doesn't happen the way I want it to. It's all good. So for fire signs, if you are a fire sign, especially if this is your birthday month, or birthday sun sign, then it's like turn up season for you. Okay. It's turnip season. It's probably been a little slow. It's probably been, bullshit, but it's definitely going to be happening for you guys very soon. All right. Air signs are the opposite. I know Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Okay. So if you're an Aquarius or an air sign, you will also be almost like you're going to feel like you're kind of being set back or like you are reminiscing or you're still trying to get your shit together, right? So for my air signs, This is going to be a moment of clarity for you. This is going to be a moment of like aha moments. It may even be a great time for manifestation as well, because, you know, you've been going through such a shitty time of trying to discover and figure yourself out, that you're going to use the energy behind that frustration in order to manifest. Excuse me. So for my air signs, this would be a great time for manifestation. Also, for everyone, the collective, we just need to study up more, protect ourselves more, just really step into a deeper understanding of our higher selves, our inner selves, overstanding and understanding concepts of like who we are, our makeup, all of that good stuff. Also, astrological movements as well. I'm sorry, I see somebody walking up my damn street. I'm like, who is this? Also, for astrological movements as well, this is a time to really study what is happening. Not to mention Mercury is going in retrograde as well. So this will be a great time for reflection, everything, reestablishing, reciting, realignment, reincarnation. Like some of you all, like Tiba said, he's leaving, he's about to quit his job. So that's just like the you're in a cocoon right now and you're about to become a butterfly. All right. So you're just nesting right now, and trust me, like the end result is going to be amazing, but you just got to stay true to what you know, stay true to your higher self, stay true to your routines. Okay. If you don't have a routine, get a routine, because you're going to need it. All right. Get a routine for the last half of the year. All right. So for my earth signs, my Capricorns, those that are, yes, Mars is in retrograde as well. Thank you for bringing that back up for me. If you are a fire sign, because Mars is in retrograde, you may have a feeling of like, this is not working, or I'm not getting any movement from this. I would definitely say just to move on. And like try something else until the Mars retrograde is over, which it's almost over, like in the next, I think, couple weeks or week or so. So yes. Yeah, I think we're all going through major life lessons. Dream, achieve, repeat, love. I think we are all going through major life lessons. This is a time of completion. It's a time of karmic release. Saturn is retrograding right now in Capricorn. So a lot of us are karmically releasing. We are coming to an end of a karmic cycle. You may feel like you've been having like a streak of bad luck, or, you know, whatever, but I wouldn't think of it as bad or a crappy time. I would think of it as like, what is this time trying to teach me? Like, what exactly am I receiving out of this message, out of this lesson? Okay, out of this lesson. As I'm shuffling, this card comes out, so I'm gonna leave it out. But like, what are we about right now, right? What are we about? And I feel like that's what the shift in the universe is. It's like, it's bringing you into the forefront of your purpose, like what exactly you're here to do. It's like we're snakes and we're shedding. It's like the serpent who is shedding. These popped out as well. It's like the serpent who is shedding its skin. So I feel like that is what, or not the serpent, but the snake, excuse me. I feel like it's like a snake, and which is also a serpent, but we're shedding the skin. All right. So that's what's happening right now. New life. Everything is going to be like realigned. It's going to be some new shit happening for a lot of us, some new successful shit happening for a lot of us. If business has been slow, business will begin to pick up now. Just remember, if something is not working for you, don't push it. Just leave it, just rest it, and come back to it. Okay. Come back to it after the Mars retrograde. Also, during Mercury retrograde, do not sign any brand new contracts. Okay. If you want to go buy a car, or you want to sign on a house, unless it's an old contract that happened before the Mercury retrograde, do not go into new business, new partnerships during Mercury retrograde. Remember, technology can possibly be compromised. Although I've never personally had that happen to me, knock on wood. But yes, so communication is definitely going to be a thing. Mars is retrograding in Leo, so another fire sign. So lots of fire energy right now, y'all. Like, sheesh. Okay, so let's get to the reading. I'm not even going to open the tarot circle today. I'm just going to give you guys some intuitive messages on what is going to be happening over the next week, just to give you guys some introspection, right, and overspection of what could possibly resonate. Now, remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. If it does resonate with you, take it. If you want to take it all, it may resonate for you within the next 3 to 6 months. Usually that's how my readings go with energy per se, and lunar eclipses can last until the end of the year as far as the energy. So always remember that too. Just because the lunar eclipse is over does not mean that the energy portal is completely closed. All right, we're going into the last half of the year and the veil thins and thins and thins. There's not even a veil left, shit, for all I care, right? All right, so I'm just going to do the cards that fell out because those are probably the messages that we need to see. So the first one is the 8 of Wands. The second that came out is the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups, all right? So nice energy going. First sign out, Sagittarius, fire sign, 8 of Wands. All right, lots of movement, lots of new beginnings, lots of new achievements. Like life is going to start picking up. Like we're going to start becoming busier again. I feel like summer was slow for a lot of us. I know it was for me, but like you're going to have to start moving your feet. All right. So really get sound in your diet, really get sound in your meditation, your routines. That's why I said we need to have routine set, because it's about to get crazy. It's about to get really busy for a lot of us. And if you're not prepared or you're not ready, you will get left behind. Okay. You don't want to fucking get left behind. All right. Trust me. There's so many blessings that are waiting for us. We just have to be ready. Gotta put your fucking Nike sneakers on. Okay. There may be even some of you all that are going to be doing some traveling, even overseas. But I feel like it's going to be far distances, long distances. So long distance travel is definitely a thing. Get your passport. If you don't have a passport, get you a passport because you're going to need it. I feel like there's going to be some invitations. And again, the pace of life is going to definitely change. Lots of action is going to be starting to happen. And even if that action means like, it may seem like negative action. It has to happen because we have to shed the skin, right? We have to become one with our purpose. And sometimes your purpose, in order to get to your purpose, I should say, you have to get rid of the things that you're holding on to, the things that you've allowed yourself to become comfortable with, the things that you've allowed yourself to like numb you. Those things don't serve you at all. So if you are connecting spiritually, if you are becoming more, if you're becoming more connected to source, then your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you venerate, whoever you go to guidance for, they're going to be pushing you. They're going to be pushing things out of your life in order to create space for things to come in. So get ready for lots of action, you guys, lots of action. I even hear it in money. 8 has to do with money as well. So definitely look at like more sources of money. We are in the Uranus is in Taurus right now. It's no longer retrograde, but it is in Taurus. And that's like the shift in new money, right? Different ways of getting money. So if you have been looking into like a new business, again, don't sign any contracts, but if you have been looking into a new business, like really start planting those seeds now, really start putting into place the things that you need in order to build that business, so that once Mercury retrograde is over, you can launch and everything will be all good. All right. So the next card we have is the Hierophant. This is all about Taurus energy. So going back to Taurus, this is like a very sound, very grounded person. Now is a great time for grounding, protection, really getting your spiritual bubble up. Okay. This has to also do with marriage. So maybe someone is going to be going into a union of some sort. You may be going to a wedding of a close family or friend. You may even be getting married, or you may have like a surprise marriage where you go and elope and you like go to the beach and just go get married on the beach somewhere, or maybe you go to Vegas. But it's definitely going to be like very, I don't want to say abrupt, but it's going to be a surprise, and it's going to be like a post haste to want to move things along. Okay. The Hierophant is also about like guiding and teaching and showing the way. So a lot of you all, especially my divine feminine energy, because the Hierophant is also a divine feminine energy as well. But there's going to be a lot of us like really starting to speak up in our truth, really start to exercise our throat chakra, really getting in there and doing the work as far as like the community outreach work. So this is a time to, I guess, pursue like awakening people. If maybe you like stopped speaking your truth, or maybe you've kind of watered yourself down for whatever reason because you were just like, man, these people are getting on my nerves. Like now it's a portal about to open. So more people are going to be susceptible to wanting to hear your advice, wanting to hear what you have to say about, you know, the awakening and the things that are happening. Again, it is the age of Aquarius. We're moving into that in year 11. So this is a time to start picking back up that energy of getting out here and teaching. Hence why I started my podcast, which is another avenue to reach out to people through social media. So yeah, my podcast information is in the description box below. Shameless plug. But anywho, so for those that are like looking to maybe like start some type of show, or maybe you're looking to start a channel, or maybe go like be more detailed and be more outspoken on your social media about your spiritual path, do it, because people are watching and watching in a good way. All right, watching in a good way. The next card is the Hermit card. So this is all about that Virgo energy. You guys know Venus has returned back in Virgo, okay? And this is like that very delicate. Some of us need to be very delicate with ourselves. Some of us may even need to retrograde into ourselves and kind of do like a hibernation. I know for me, I've been in hibernation since June, and I'm slowly starting to come out of hibernation. Some of us need to actually do that. Like I digress. Like that's the energy that I'm getting right now. I digress. I go back into myself, and I just really like just battle through the things that I've been avoiding in order for my rebirth to come. Okay. So take the time. If you really feel like you need to go and just hibernate and not be around people, maybe even take a spiritual break. I talked about taking spiritual breaks on my last video. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But it's very important to take spiritual breaks, especially for those that do the work, those Reiki masters, tarot readers, shamans, anyone of the like. Even if you are just a teacher and you're just out here teaching on your own free will, and you don't have like any specialty, we need to take breaks, because we take in so much energy of people on a day-to-day basis, whether at work, whether at home, whether we're out with our friends. We always take in energy, and that energy may not be for the highest good of us. So I hear detoxing, cleansing. This is a great time to take detoxing, cleansing, spiritual baths using lemon, activated charcoal, sulfur. Even I'm going to do a video on that as well. So it's all coming. But this is going to be a time for us to really just dive deep into meditation as well. If you haven't had a Reiki cleanse, do some Reiki, get a Reiki chakra cleanse, get a distance Reiki. I also offer Reiki services as well if you're interested. But if you want an in-person one, you know, go and get some Reiki done. That's going to be a great way to also realign and reposition the energy portals within your body. Okay. So reaching out to your higher self, just being more delicate. You know, even this is like feminine energy. So a lot of you all may be like into the moon right now. My fellas, if you have not been like connected to the moon, you may be more connected to the moon now than ever. That's a good thing. We are coming out of Cancer season, which is also very like fluid, watery, romantic, up and down emotional energy. So that may be something that you are also dealing with. For my females, for my ladies, for my sistars, you may be feeling extra fucking emotional right now, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. Just go with it. Go with it. Really connect to your Virgo. Really connect to your Venus. Also see where that lies in your birth chart as well. That'll give you some indication of, you know, this is just maybe an emotional time for you. I know for me, it's been pretty emotional as well. So some of you all may even be feeling very depressed as well. So I keep hearing like, I digress. Like some of you may even be already like in a state of like not wanting to go out into public, or just be to yourself. So that's okay. Again, it's nothing wrong with that. The energies this week may push you the opposite way. So just know if you've been depressed, you may feel the need to want to go out, and vice versa. All right. Last card is the Page of Cups. And this is a great indication of an outcome of something happening to fruition. Sorry, you guys, something coming into fruition, whether that's like a commencement of some sort, whether it's like some good news. It's definitely going to be some good news. So there's going to be some good news happening within the next week. So be on the lookout for that as well. Hope some of you guys win the lottery. That would be some good news, right? That would be some bomb ass news. But this also could be on a creative level as well. So maybe you've been looking to do a creative partnership. My phone is like overheating, so I want to hurry up. But maybe you've been wanting to go into like a creative partnership or something of the sort. This is also going to be a great time to receive good news or like a good like outcome or a good finalization of what that energy is going to be for you. All right, you guys. So it's 20 minutes. I'm going to end it here, but I just want to give you like a quick reading as to and just oversight view of the energies for the next week coming. If you want a personal reading from me, you know, you can hit me up on divinechakra777 at gmail.com. I am doing personal readings for the lunar eclipse, the full moon, as well as Mercury retrograde. All right, you guys. So I'm going to end it here because I do have a reading at 12 and I want to get ready. But if y'all have questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'm going to end it here. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching and check you guys soon. Later.